Hey everyone, it's Kai from Cool Collectibles back again for another review. This time it's the Kotobukiya horror Bishoujo Beetlejuice. And similar to some of their previous releases like Edward Scissorhands, I wouldn't exactly call Beetlejuice a horror movie, more of a dark comedy sort of fantasy, but I guess it's in keeping with some of their statues that they've released in the series, along with their true horror with Friday the 13th, Halloween, etc. Now this one was a long time coming for me. For some reason, I'm not sure why this was just made perhaps in limited quantities. It sold out very quickly in the US from US retailers. And so Big Bad Toy Store and a few others sold out by the time I wanted to pre-order this or order this 2 or 3 months ago. And the only place I could find it was Nippon Yasen in Japan. And unfortunately, due to the virus, the only shipping option that they had was surface shipping by ship. So I ended up choosing that because it was by far and away the cheapest option for me. eBay prices were getting up to about 500 Australian, which is just insane for a statue of this size. So I took the bet to get it from Nippon for their surface shipping, and it took about 2 months. Just on 2 months to get here, but the package was in perfect condition, so I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out, and I'm glad to finally have the statue. I'll just quickly go through the packaging. It's the usual nice packaging art there, so I do love that Shunya Yamashita artwork. There's the full sort of body shot there, full statue shot for the artwork on it, which its base. A few more product photos on that side there, and all the sort of window boxing on this side. But I'll get statue out for a closer look. Hold on. Alright, so here she is up close, and I have to say it's another fantastic release by Kotobukiya in this series. I love that head sculpt, the paint application, everything is the usual nice and clean paint app. I do love the little sharp teeth that you sort of get a glimpse of in there. I love the eyes, and the hair I think is quite nicely done as well. For some reason the head is removable, and you do remove it to take the plastic wrapping off, so it does wobble a little bit. I'm not sure if it's meant to swap out with the red tuxedo version that's also coming out, but for the most part it doesn't worry me too much, just sitting there on the shelf like that. Now I think the only thing that sort of bothers me a little bit is their choice of tombstone. It's got the writing there, Barbara, wife of Adam, who departed this life too soon. I can't actually remember that from the movie, to be honest, but I do remember the tombstone with the gargoyle and the red writing that pretty much simply says, here lies Beetlejuice, which I thought would have been a better option for this particular statue. Would have been nice to have the gargoyle and so on, and her sort of sitting or standing next to it, but I guess they went with this one. So, I mean, if this one was in the movie, I can't remember it. So it's a shame they went with this particular option. But the base here, the sort of rock look on the sides here, I think it would have been nice if they had a bit more realistic paint application or a bit more of a dirt wash. It does look fairly plasticky with its sort of light brown and greys and so on, but I guess the focus isn't really too much on the rocky base. You get to see the boots of her there, which are pretty good, and the stockings, and I guess the iconic outfit with the black and white sort of tuxedo look there. I'm not sure why they've got this nail file. I guess I can't remember. I can't remember him ever doing that in the movie, but I guess they had to have her holding something. I can't remember what the red tuxedo version is holding in that particular hand, but I think the overall pose is the same, but they've got the arms doing something slightly different. But I do like the way this particular black and white suit is sort of flowing out here. It's sort of softer plastic on the sides here. Nice sort of sculpting and paint application on the back there. So overall, it's really in keeping with the way they've done the previous statues, which I'll grab a few of my favorites in a second to do a side by side. But all the little details like the ring here, the fingernails, I'd be very careful in not taking that nail file out, just in case you drop it or lose it. It's fairly easy to put in there. You just sort of slot it in between her fingertips there, and it looks pretty nice. Not too much fan service in this one with any sort of gratuitous underwear shots or cleavages and so on. I guess the cleavage is covered by the tie there, but overall the skin application and so on is the usual high quality in this particular series. So it's definitely great to add another one to the horror Bishoujo series. I do have Pennywise pre-ordered, as well as Leatherface. And with the Leatherface one, I went with the I think it's the butcher outfit and not the sort of business suit dancing outfit, which I think is a bit more iconic, I guess. And I think for the statues that I've picked in this series, the only one that I've missed is Tiffany, I think, from Bride of Chucky. I just didn't think the overall style of that one was that iconic, to be honest. But all of the ones that I do have, I think their outfits and the style make them pretty much immediately recognizable. So on that note, I'll grab some of my favorites and give you guys a look at all of them together. Hold on. So here she is with three of my other favorites in the series. I do love the Ash from Evil Dead. I actually think that's my favorite of the set so far. I love that base, love the overall style. It really does represent that iconic style and outfit from the movie really well. And of course, Freddy being the original in the series, along with Jason. And again, that is a beautiful, iconic outfit. And I guess everyone knows Chucky as well. And I just thought Tiffany standing next to that one, really, it wasn't really all that recognizable. And I probably wouldn't be able to tell who it was if it was just standing there on the shelf on its own. But I think with Beetlejuice here, that's pretty much immediately recognizable as well, with the green hair, the black and white outfit, the tombstone. So unfortunately it doesn't make it bleedingly obvious with the Here Lies Beetlejuice tombstone. So that's pretty much the only nitpick that I have, and wish that they would release a version that looked like that. But I guess you can't complain too much with this sort of series. And I think when I do receive Pennywise, I think that might turn out to be my favorite. I've looked at some of the early reviews, and that one looks pretty fantastic, especially with the way they've done the balloon as well. And I guess it'll be good to see how the Leatherface turns out. I just recently saw today on Facebook that she's just released in Japan today, so I'm assuming they'll be shipping out those fairly soon as well. But that's pretty much it for my quick look at this Beetlejuice from Kotobukiya. Hopefully you liked that quick look, and can give the video a like and subscribe to the channel. I'll be posting up a whole bunch more photos of the statue and of the whole Horror Bishoujo collection up on the Facebook page, so hopefully you can head over there and check that out as well. But until next time, the next video, thanks again, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Cheers.